As the world is working from home, many are turning to Zoom, an online video call platform. However, there have been multiple cases of Zoom bombing when someone joins a call and shares inappropriate content. Shane Milam, Director of IT Infrastructure Services for Mercer University, shares tips to keep you more secure.
Every time you schedule a meeting, make sure you schedule a unique meeting ID, so it's not, the same meeting ID all the time. And don't publicly post it. A faculty member can just put it in Canvas.
In addition, there are some settings you can edit to help make your meeting more secure.
Now, I can require registration. Requiring registration means someone gets the link and they have to actually register ahead of time. And I can do that one of two ways. I can have open registration, where I just have a list of everybody that registered, or I can have approved registration. Every time I got a registration, I had to actually approve it before they were given the ability to get into the meeting. The meeting ID is a little number that you have to join the meeting, and you have a personal meeting ID that you can use all the time. You can have one generated automatically, which keeps it a little bit more secure because it's a new one each time. Require a meeting password. So I can require a meeting password. It's a passcode because it's meant for even a phone user could use this password. So it's going to be a 6-digit number. I can start the meeting with just my video on. That way, if you join and your video wasn't exactly what it should be, you're not joining automatically with the video on. And then here are some options. Enable join before host. That's by default off. It used to be by default on. That would allow, here's a meeting to come out. You could have jumped in this meeting and you would have been sitting there waiting before I showed up. And then 3 or 4 other people could have showed up and started talking. And the problem is the meeting recording starts automatically. So y'all may have been having a conversation. Then I came in as a host and we had the meeting, and there may have been something said or done before I joined that you didn't really want in that recording. So this means if you were to join a meeting and the host hadn't joined and started it, you would get a little screen that says the host, has not joined yet, waiting for the host. Okay, mute participants upon entry. I didn't have that here, but it's a good one, especially if you're not looking for a lot of student feedback initially, because as all my students join a meeting, I may not want them talking or any of their background noise. That way they're automatically muted and they can't say anything inappropriate either. And I can unmute them as needed. Enable the waiting room. So I got a little notice in my Zoom that said, hey, it's just, Riley's waiting in the waiting room. And I had to just click admit. There's the only authenticated users can join. I could say only authenticated users, which would mean you would have had to have logged into your Zoom account first before you could join my meeting. That way, even if something inappropriate happened, everyone that's in that meeting has logged into their Zoom account and there's some tracking information of who they are.